you're doing something wrong that's not really helping you at all. Every one of us is doing something that is damaging our health on a daily basis. For example, it might be diet, for others maybe sleep, and for most of us, the excessive use of cell phones that have the potential to destroy eyesight without us even knowing it. What are some of the worst things you're probably doing to yourself without you knowing it? It's something you do every day? So in today's video, I'll reveal 5 of the worst things you might be doing to your health and how you most probably don't even know it. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. In this channel, as a conventional doctor, treating patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to see notifications and be the first one to watch a new video. If you need a line of important quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivar.com and stay till the end of this video. I'm going to share extra tips and video links related to this topic. Take a wild guess and tell me who's your worst enemy. If you don't know, well, let me tell you, your worst enemy is your own self. You see, most of the risk factors for disease we see today are for the most part caused by bad habits we have. The things we do or don't do every day are the first factor for health or disease. Some of them can be good or bad depending on how we use them. So in today's video, I'm going to reveal 5 of the worst things you might be doing to your health, and you most probably don't even know it. Number 1, sleeping too much or not sleeping at all. There's no doubt that sleep is healthy. It's very healthy. Now the problem is that sleeping too much or too little can be dangerous. For example, most people don't know that too much sleep on a regular basis increases the risk for diabetes, for heart disease, for stroke, and for death, according to several studies done over the course of several years. Too much sleep is defined as sleeping more than 9 hours per day. Now, believe it or not, the same thing happens if you don't sleep at night. The secret to a healthy life starts with quality sleep. Just enough for your body to feel great and energized. That's all you need. So if you're not sleeping too much or you're sleeping too little and you're still feeling tired all day long, be careful. Something is not functioning well. I strongly suggest you look at your thyroid, you change your daily schedule, and do everything in your power to stay well balanced and with good rest. Number 2, not drinking enough water. You see, water does several things. Water helps rid the body from waste and toxins. It transports oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and every single cell in your body, every organ. If you're not drinking enough water, you will have trouble cleaning your system, detoxifying your blood, and getting rid of everything your body needs to eliminate. Now, everybody needs to be conscious and learn that too little or too much of anything, including water, can be detrimental to your health. If you drink, for example, too much water, you will stress your kidneys and alter that delicate equilibrium that you need to carry inside your blood. If you drink too little water, none of the benefits tied to hydration will take place. A good way of knowing if you're drinking enough water is observing how much thirst you're feeling, which is very important. And the other very important rule of thumb is to make sure that you're drinking between 1 and 2 liters of water per day, independently if you feel or you don't feel like having water. Number 3, say no to drugs, say no to sugar. Sugar is a drug, and we need to understand this because this is true. The more sugar you eat, the more your body will crave for it. From marinara sauce all the way down to peanut butter, added sugar can be found in most unexpected products, and most people don't know about this. This obviously not mentioning how many people rely on quick, unprocessed foods for meals and snacks, which all contain sugar. All these products contain added sugar, and many people don't know about that. In the US alone, added sugar accounts for 17% of the total calorie intake of adults and up to 14% in children. The problem is that dietary guidelines suggest limiting the amount of calories added to sugar to less than 10% per day, which is what we're consuming is almost twice as much. So be very careful with sugar, and remember that sugar is a drug. The more you have it, the more your body will crave for it. If you need something natural that has the power to improve insulin resistance and decrease your cravings for sugar, look for Appleizer and Metaglucose from Finland at drlandivar.com. Number 4, don't use your cell phone too much. Most people don't know that cell phones can potentially become a health risk, especially if we're addicted to them. You see, cell phone use can be damaging in many ways, and most people don't know about this. One very important reason that makes them a health risk is how their magnetic field or frequency emission can damage your nervous system and your brain. They have been seen to cause headaches, for example, decreased attention, shortness of temper, sleep disorders, depression, mostly among teenagers who are more susceptible to these changes. The radio waves, on the other hand, and microwave frequencies, which they do emit, by the way, are apparently the main reason why this can happen to you. On the other hand, cell phone screens are also detrimental. You see, smartphones, laptops, and other handheld devices can transmit a very powerful blue light. This blue light tends to be toxic because it's the ones that damages your retinas and ends up causing problems with your eyesight. Scientists at the University of Toledo have discovered that the blue light emitted from cell phones has the potential to lead to macular degeneration and blindness. This is ultimately the result of a strong light damages your retinal cells, which obviously gives you vision. So be very careful. Do not use your cell phones if you do not really need to. On the other hand, try to dim the light to the minimum. This way you won't have to deal with that retinal cell death or vision loss in the future. Number 5, do not ignore a treatable condition. We all know someone who has a health condition, but ignores to treat it. These people literally live like nothing is wrong with their health and with their body. Be very careful, do not do this. I suggest that if you have any health condition, you treat it before it's too late. Maybe pre-diabetes, diabetes, high blood pressure, vision loss, bone density problems, you name it. There's always something that you can improve with your health. I've had patients who are now literally crying their eyes off because they didn't listen to the doctors when they had the chance. Now it's too late. So don't be one of these patients. Try not to ignore a treatable condition if you can treat it now. If you treat it now, it's going to be a lot better than if you treat it later. And how about the channel by giving us a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need quality supplements for your disease or align an appointment, visit Landivar.com. And check out these other videos related to stopping viral information that might prevent a serious health condition in the future. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you soon.